Hey everyone, welcome to dmetalgalaxy YouTube channel where we bring reviews, interviews, dmetal news and much more into your living room. Subscribe and like as we have regularly new content. This time we are going to review Lacuna Coil gig In the Meantime. Thank you so much to thenoisscartel for arranging everything. And yeah, grab your beer and hear if Lacuna Coil was a gig to be or not to be, and actually it will be a very personal one for me as I've seen them twice, and twice, well, the first time I only heard a bass do it to the leak in the venue, which was a decade ago, and I saw them in the academy a few years ago, and I was a bit disappointed as Lacuna Coil was my favorite band when growing up, and I loved the song Heaven is a Lie, so the stakes were high. And the second time, I just felt there were a lot of changes between the band members. So yeah, let's see personally as well if Lacuna Coil met my expectation as a huge fan. So grab your booze and tune in. And before we do that, we are going to review Blind Channel. It was a very interesting band to see, as first of all they were one of the finalists of Eurovision. So if you look at Visa, it's super modern, and the way they dress there, you're like, what are we going to expect? But then when they hit the stage, they started to play the songs. You were like blown away, like musically a very, very solid band. But then as well, their performance is top notch. The way they like engage with the audience, do the jump, and it's unreal. The band, they have a kind of different drums, and it's also the songs are very engaging. And they did twice a song with your lights on your phone, and I really liked it. It was amazing, and from the beginning on, the crowd had a really good time. They really engaged, and despite being 360% different in style, in clothing, in music, they really fitted well on that night, because it would be hard to have a similar band as Lacuna Coil, because they would be compared. And doing something different, you attract as well the new crowd that isn't yet into Lacuna Coil, and as well you surprised all the crowd with something new. You just changed mindset, and I love it. And then Lacuna Coil, I was amazed at first of minute, like like the like Andrea was really on the game this night. He was mimicking like songs, like every few seconds his expression changes, and his expression changes as the music went. He really like mimicked all the songs, but as well Christina vocals were really crystal clear for the first time seeing them, and she really sung well. And I love the way how Andrea interacts with Christina, the way they interact, it's very nicely, and in a way I feel it has matured over time, and they really know how to rely on each other, when to complement each other, when to mimic, when to interact. So they're really like a great duo, and the guitarists were really well, and the drummer as well. And I believe, and it's interesting because one of the guitarists was only one. He joined only for this tour, I think, if I'm not wrong, and yet he played very well. This tour was in support of the Sleepless Empire, and they had a few songs of this album as well. And I must say, it's going to be a fantastic album, as in this album they really talk about what matters, and what's going on with society. Nowadays people are zombified by their phones and so on. So we have become like zombies to digitalization. So there are really questions basically our existence. And I believe this is something that Lacuna Coil hasn't done in a long time. They haven't made an album that really questions your existence, that really talks what's going on in the society. But I believe we all hit a time where we are lost, or where big changes are going to life. And right now I feel that Lacuna Coil has redefined itself in something else, in something much better, as they're not the Lacuna Coil of 20 years ago. They've grown up, they have different topics, what um, keeps them busy, but as well as musicians, they play a bit differently. Andrea is more involved, his vocals are harsher, and Christina interacts and sings a bit different, but way better. And I think that's what music is and what makes us human. We always evolve, and I love Lacuna Coil nowadays, and they found their way back as to me. And yeah, it was amazing, unreal. Lacuna Coil is again my favorite band, and yeah, in short, great support from Blind Channel. Check them out. Great fit, as they're 360 different, and Lacuna Coil really surpassed my expectations. And check out Sleepless Karma when it releases next year. So yes, see you.